saying anything. We're not saying it. We're not saying that.
In the end, I couldn't stop it. Any of it.
The relationship is getting very stronger, and I feel that this is exactly the moment that Addy is going to correlate her now presence with actually the coach and transported it to the things that happened with Beth in the past. That's why I call it, this is the revealing scene, because we are going to discover their kiss. Make and pay very careful attention and huge attention to this kind of bracelet, because this is the band that Beth gives as a present to Addy, and Addy gave it to her coach. For a lot of episodes, Beth is going on saying, "Where did you let your band? Where did you let your band?" And Addy will never let her express her feelings. He will never say that she gave the bracelet to the coach. And that's gonna be a very important clue for the rest of the film. They are in final, and this is gonna be a very well structured choreography. So I think they're gonna challenge each other, and in this clip we are going to see all their tension, and especially in one character that wasn't previously highlighted before was Alison Thurston, who is the other playing the part of the other main cheerleader, is going to do the choreography at the top of team, and she was a bit blamed and a bit gambled by Beth, and bullied at the same times by Beth. So there's gonna be a sort of attract in between the two of them. It's gonna be the first beginning of the more carnal blood scene. Whoa! No, come on, it's impossible. That kind of blood cannot catch up from your mouth, even if you're losing all your 32 teeth. She's losing all her teeth and the mouth is completely broken, and you're asking for ice?
You shouldn't even be here.
Hungry little vultures, aren't you?
So basically, after what happened during the match, Addy is feeling very high because of the coach word, and he's getting very bully even in terms of the relationship with the other girls who actually kicked her out. So yeah, it's a very complicated situation. Also, Zach, I think, is getting a bit awkward and psychologically obsessed with her coach as well. So the tension is rising at the point of starting being a scandal. Why? I mean, every time Addy has the center of her attention, of her argue, and her psychological breakdown. That's really unbearable. So something happened, and we know. But I will never mention right now, because it's something that you have to discover on your own, even if I know that a lot of YouTubers also uploaded the scene of the murder. I'm not going to show who exactly is the characters, because the people that come into my channel have no to spoil but only to have a taste to get the film looked and watched. I think that Beth is getting on the hard side now, because of course she's really pissed off, and I really embrace her argumentation, a way of behaving. At the very end she's completely betraying her friendship, and so I think this is not acceptable even for someone who has a very harsh heart like her.
Squad! Proving that sons of eagles do know how to fly. Listen, you guys, the stories I could tell from the front, all right? The tales of victory, of carnage. These young women killed the competition. These young women are bloodthirsty, and they...
Should have been wearing your hamsa.
What?
Your hamsa bracelet? The one I gave you? Bet if you'd been wearing it, you wouldn't have fainted.
I fainted?
They tried to call your mom, but no luck. Probably out on official police business. Violating rights, forcing confessions. It's a good thing your BFF was here to come and look after you. Come to think of it, I haven't seen you wear your hamsa in a good long while. I wonder where it ran off to.
I think it's at home. And I don't need protecting. I just forgot to eat.
Well, lucky for you, I saved you some celebratory cake.
You girls and your bodies, all you do is abuse yourself.
I abuse myself at least once a day. This one, her body's a holy temple. She could probably do with a bit more abuse. Relieve some of that stress. She looks aggrieved, doesn't she?
Your heart's racing. I'm going to try Mom again.
No, don't do that. I'm fine.
You don't look fine. I'm going to get you some juice.
Stop. Your shoes, Addy. Where are your cheer shoes?
I forgot them, I guess.
You know the rules. 50 push-ups. At least the poor guy's out of his misery. Wherever he is, it's not in Sutton Grove.
I love the perspective they are talking together back again after all it happened, but the potential friendship is going very down and low because of the interruption of the relationship.
My aunt found him in the morning. She went inside, made toaster waffles for her kids. And she waited till they were on the school bus to call the cops. Said she was protecting him. I think she was waiting long enough to make sure he was really bad.
Why is it so fashionable to see a bad girl smoking? It's so cliche anyway. He could have done the same kind of, I think, effect if they let her speak, just only for the profound and deep voice that she had.
People that you've left behind, you have dumped this dark thing on them, they're left wondering. They could have stopped it. What they could have done. By not being an asshole.
Now, you can see that the lipstick is completely a mold and there's no color and saturation anymore, so they need just to refurnish
What are
it.
you talking about?
That wasn't who I was talking about. I'm not always talking about her.
Yeah, but the fact is that you love to talk about your relationship with actually Addy, so that's meaningful.
I mean, yeah, I guess everyone does.
Darker than I knew.
Yeah.
It's just so tragic. Yeah, it's tragic. For people who actually knew the guy.
Of course, because she's coming now, like, it was his a very big friend. She was never really interested into him, so, I mean, she was never interested into the murdered kid, so it's a very awkward situation.
Yeah, lock that down.
Grief vampires. Once they're sated, they'll move on. Be like it never happened.
Not for me.
You can come over tonight. My mom can make you dinner.
Okay. Word on the street is that there's going to be a meetup at the factory tonight, so that people who actually knew the deceased could start drinking heavily.
I'm in.
Hanlon?
Ah, okay.
Destroyed.
Yeah,
Time's a great.
that's a great idea. So you can try to have it speak out, and you can try to gaze and catch more information from her. Wait, are they the massive attacks? It seems like a Solange or a sort of music composition made by the 80s like band. But anyway, the reapproach, the fact that they are still hugging each other, makes me think we are coming to the good old days, right? If it's not just a bad strategy to get the most out of it. Only character that I truly adore. Since the beginning, he was loyal to this brand. It was like every time sticking to the point. I can't do nothing. I'm falling in love every time with sincerity and honestly. Yeah, I love this scene. I love the fact that this kind of situation makes them more united, and this sort of action coming out from a bad concert of Jessie J's during Flashlight is not at the very end, is very welcoming and emphatic, so I will record in my own personal memory a cinematic experience.
My mom's just not.
No one knows. Okay.
It's not your mother, the police, right now. I mean, at least not in the season, which is very disappointing because I love the actress as well. But I guess that now Beth is playing a great part in doing the detective.
You don't have to protect her anymore, Addy. You've done your job.
I don't know anything.
Wow. She's losing, she's taking LSD at the same moment, she's doing a travel in another world. What is happening?
A secret. It's out.
She put herself in front of her like she's a sort of Freudian psychological therapy. I don't know which kind of books is in her hands, but I think it's something porn or... No. It's something more pop, more carnal. Well, the entire scene anyway is really shot and well made. I never sleep, baby. I'm your vampire.
Oh. You know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe he did off himself because of her.
Beth is really creepy, but at the very end is protective with her. The kind of protection that always leads to obsession, of course. But in her dangerous method, there is less craziness than in the one present in the coach.
What? Doesn't know.
Addy, what did you say?
She said what you hear it exactly. I put a gun in her mouth, in his mouth. And so now you understand that she was present at the murder scenes, and it's gonna be hard to defend her because you know exactly the truth, because you guess that you will never hurt your partner. But of course, now is a very disappointing, delusional things to understand that your friend is involved in the situation. Yeah, now is the moment of the truth. Beth is interrogating the other military soldier service because, of course, when he was in the apartment of the friend, he heard something.
Look who's joining the party.
What's going on?